Welcome to In the Mix with D-Lo, where the Run It Back podcast crew dives into the latest in gaming, tech, and comic book movie reviews. Get ready to geek out with insights and banter that'll level up your inner nerd. And it starts now.
All right, everybody, welcome to In the Mix with D-Lo with your boys Cha-Cha and Hobby.
Hey.
What's happening?
So, I wanted to close out the movie theme. Kind of with some shows. I was hoping more like a Halloween theme, just because where this is coming out in October or at the beginning of October. I just wanted to do some Halloween theme stuff, but there wasn't really much. Surprisingly enough, there really wasn't much Halloween and shows and movies to come out
In October?
Yeah, it was weird. Like all the other ones are like in December or starting
Really?
next year and stuff. It's wild. So
That's crazy.
but I'm so now I'm just gonna probably put some shows in some people's ears. Maybe they haven't watched it. Maybe y'all haven't watched it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so the first show I wanted to start off with me and the wife watched. It was interesting. It was called Hitmakers.
Oh yeah.
It's on Netflix.
I seen that a while ago.
But basically it's some songwriters. They get together. They haven't worked with each other before. Some of them worked with a couple of them, maybe. I think that's what they said. But they go into a lockdown situation to where they're in a building with studios, and they kind of work with other people, with the other ones, to create songs for, let's say, like John Legend, Shabuji, and other people.
Yeah, I liked the episodes that I seen. They were really cool.
Yeah, and well, actually, one of the people that's on Hitmakers did the new hit with their actual hit with Thinkwitsy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
what's
they
up.
actually had him on his podcast. It's like 15 minutes of fire or something like that. And they take 15 minutes to create them like a song concept. And Thinkwitsy was on there. And the song they did, at the end they was like, well, we might have to go in the studio and record this.
Yeah.
Because we're getting so many ideas, we're gonna have to just record that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
and it became a hit. It's on Spotify.
That's
They
what's up.
they literally just came out with a video for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So and some of the songs that they was creating, they was fire. Like there was there was two people called Nova and Wave. And they actually got a Grammy for doing a Beyonce song.
Nice.
Yeah, because like even when they was like writing the song and stuff, they was like there was like one song they was writing, and they was like, we want y'all to be inspired. So they set the Grammy on the table, and it had Beyonce's name, their name on it, and everything. It was dope.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
what's up.
yeah, so that's a show to check out. It's
Okay.
good. Another one too. I don't know if y'all checked it out. Like, have y'all watched The Boys on Prime?
I've seen a couple. I think I might have seen the first season, but it was a long time ago. I know what you're talking about.
So
though.
basically, The Boys is like if like the Avengers or like the Justice League was like kind of like in real life doing some like shady shit,
Some
like
fuck on some
like
bullshit.
on some like party shit and all that. Like it's wild. But they have a spinoff called Gen Z.
I seen that.
They recently just came out with the second season.
It's out.
It's out.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
It's dope.
I'm watching it tonight. I'm binging it tonight.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Don't call me.
It's
All I
dope.
need is some ice cream. I'm
What's it
stopping at
called,
Andy's
Gen
when I
Z?
leave.
Gen Z.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm stopping
My-
at
my
I'm
cousin
stopping
was
at
telling
Andy's
me
when I
about
leave.
that.
Yeah,
Give me some ice cream.
it's dope. We will watch it.
For sure. Is it good?
It's good. And I do know that one of the actors did die, or
In real life?
in real life. Yes. So
Who was it?
I
Which one? Which character? Do you remember?
That's great. See,
I
no
can't-
spoiler alerts.
I'll
here.
look it up.
can't remember the character, the actor, but yeah, he actually did pass away in real life. But they kind of like they touch on that. on what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how they exited his character off.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like that they and then this season of Gen Z is gonna open up for The Boys, the new season of
Okay.
The Boys.
Okay.
So if you haven't checked out The Boys, check it out. It's wild. It's like,
And if
when
you haven't seen Gen Z, check it out.
like it whatever you think that you like, I've seen it all with like The Boys or Gen Z. Trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like, it gets wild.
Oh, really?
It's
I love
wild.
that bitch to throw blood at her fingertips.
Yeah,
I love her damn.
It's wild.
She's the main character on Gen
Yeah.
Z. Yeah.
Another one too that just that came out, that recently just came out, was they did come out with I don't know if y'all watched the What If series on Disney Plus with Marvel.
Mm-mm.
Marvel's What If.
Oh, I had a chance. I watched a little bit the animated episodes.
Yeah. So the thing about the What If series is they actually do have the actual people that they're portraying.
Mm-hmm.
They actually do come back and do their voiceovers for the cartoon.
Mm.
So if it's like somebody like Tony Stark or somebody, they will have Robert Downey Jr. come back and do Tony Stark.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they actually do come back and do their voiceovers. And so there was one episode where they teased the Marvel Zombies, which was one of my favorite comic book lines for Marvel, because everybody like, it's an apocalyptic world, zombies. So
Okay,
what
period.
if like Captain America
Yeah.
got turned into a zombie?
Okay.
All this, like Thanos and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So they actually came out with a recent series called Marvel Zombies,
Animated.
animated.
Ooh.
So I think they're in. Actually, I think they released 4 episodes, which is the first for
That's how
Disney.
they be doing.
Well, that's
Oh,
the first.
TikTok.
That's yeah,
Normally Netflix.
yeah.
does that.
That's the first for
Disney.
Disney, because Disney, if it's the start of the season, they will do like maybe 2 or 3 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
but not 4. So
Maybe there's gonna be a lot of episodes.
yeah. So other shows, and this is kind of gonna run into a Halloween theme. Welcome to Derry comes out October
Okay.
26th.
Yeah.
There's a documentary for it's called Devil in Disguise. It's a John Wayne Gacy documentary
Hmm.
that comes out October 16th on Peacock.
Nice.
And there's another one, another documentary, and that's basically what it is. It's mainly documentaries, but
Mhm.
they have Aline, the Queen of the Serial Killers. That's August. That's October. I keep saying August. That's October 30th.
Queen of the serial killers.
Yeah.
So she's like a hunter, like a Van Helsing.
No, like she's
Vampire
basically
hunting?
she's basically like
Werewolf hunter, I mean.
she's basically like the most notorious serial killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they chasing her.
Yeah. And then there's one that's already out that I'm gonna get into, that I'm kind of leading into the series that's getting ready to drop. Is the Lost Tapes of Ed Gein. So for people that don't know Ed Gein, he is the inspiration for, he is basically the first actually recorded serial killer in the US. He basically coined the title serial killer. So he, and it's sad to say, but he paved the way for like for John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer, all those. You know what I mean? He even was the inspiration for Psycho, the movie.
Oh, you talking about Norman Bates?
Yeah, he was the inspiration for Norman Bates. He was the inspiration for Leatherface. He was the inspiration for Hannibal Lecter. Like, he was the inspiration for all those.
And each of those serial killers have their own little twist.
Yeah.
too.
So and he was and he was also the inspiration for Silence of the Lambs.
That's Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the guy?
Yeah, for
that kidnapped the senator's
yeah.
daughter, or was she a senator or something like that? The governor.
Yeah, no,
she was the little girl that was in the
in the hole. Yeah,
the well or whatever. Yeah, she.
Yeah.
That was like her mom was some type of official.
Buffalo Bill.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
wearing
came. She from
making the skin suits.
No. I know who he is. I'm saying that the
But yeah,
kidnappee
she was a senator's daughter.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is basically the inspiration for those, for those type of movies and shows and stuff like that. And so they're coming out with a series called they had a series called Monsters, or in whatever they had, like we talked about the Mendez twins.
But they're not twins. Brothers.
And what was the other one that they had for that series? But I can't remember. Anyways, they're coming out with one with the Ed Gein story. But until then, I know this is going to come out right after that, because this is we're recording this before it comes out. That comes out October 3rd. But they do on Prime, they have something that's called The Lost Tapes of Ed Gein.
Okay.
And that's the first time you ever get to hear Ed Gein's voice.
Okay.
And it's wild. Like the stuff they ask within the people of the town and stuff like that. Like it's wild. It's crazy. So I would check it out before. Probably that.
What's that? The Lost Tapes?
The Lost Tapes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I might watch it tonight.
And then when Monster comes out, you probably might be able to get a better understanding for Monster when it comes out.
What is that about?
So Monster is basically just about his life. You know what I mean? It's just an actual portrayal of his life.
Okay. Right.
So, and then some of the movies that's coming out, like I said, it's not really Halloween based, really. Like, which is kind of like, I remember growing up in like October, like waiting for October for the Halloween movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Friday 13th.
Like Halloween.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Michael Myers.
Yeah. So I mean, the reshow Devil's Rejects. There's one movie on Shudder. It's called VHS Halloween. It's just they got a new Avatar coming out. Either that or it's just a 3D version of it. Like it's really weird. The one thing I will say though, they do have Black Phone 2 coming out.
Yeah,
and that one looks like it's gonna be wild. So I can't wait to see what that is actually about. How they're continuing Black Phone. Yeah, man. So it's wild. Like that's why I didn't really like I almost kind of scrapped this one just because it just really didn't fit. But yeah, I'm just letting y'all know what's kind of coming out here soon. And
yeah, and I'm sure if you just happen to be channel surfing, like on a night like tonight, because I've noticed that as time goes on, shows come on like they come pre-holiday season. Like it's about to be October, but you might catch a Halloween movie, Friday the 13th, like right now, this weekend.
Yeah.
So if you just happen to be channel surfing, you might actually catch something over the weekend. You might catch The Omen or The Exorcist or one of the Exorcist movies or just something. You might catch something. They don't wait till it gets close to Halloween now or the Halloween night, because with cable, cable is so expanded now.
Yeah.
At first it used to just be so limited that you could actually have the channels were limited, so you could have a marathon around Halloween time.
Yeah.
But now there's so many channels now and so many ways to stream. It's so competitive. They're like, we're not gonna wait till we're gonna get ours in now. So
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing. Like, and that's the one thing I did, like I always did, like growing up with like Halloween and stuff, was like I watched the marathons. Like we took the time to actually do marathons. Like we had all the DVD sets, or we watched them on TV, whatever it was. Like we took the time to actually plan out and actually make it to where we was watching like Halloween movies.
Yeah,
or shows
like I mean,
and
even
stuff.
Michael Myers, you get to Halloween 1. 1 and then 2, and then 3. You can skip that shit.
Yeah.
Season of the Witch. That was not
That
even
was
Michael
garbage.
Myers. Oh,
That was
They don't even show that one.
Yeah, that was.
And if they do, they get it in and get it out.
Yeah, That was garbage.
Yeah,
That was straight garbage. Cause it's like, what do you mean, like a Halloween without Michael Myers? Like,
yeah, man. And then season of, oh my gosh, it was the worst. That's the worst one.
the way they try to do like a pumpkin head or something like that. Yeah, man, come on now.
It was nothing. Oh, it was horrible.
But that was the one thing too, because I thought they was gonna come out with there was a series that they're coming out with for Jason Voorhees.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Crystal Lake,
Okay.
and it's before like he drowned in the lake. It's what leads up to him being Jason Voorhees.
So he's a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's him at the summer camp and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it comes out next year. And I'm like, really? Like, come on now. Like,
Speaking of series, did you ever see that series? Because you were talking about Hannibal Lecter. Did you ever see that Clarice? It was on CBS. It only came out one season.
Me and her, we watched it because me and Tamara, like that's our niche. Like we love like the serial killer. Like we have a documentary Sunday. Like I'm sitting there drinking coffee, whatever. We sit there and watch these documentaries, and and that's how I found out about the lost tape of Ed Gein and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like it.
What's her name? Clarice.
Clarice.
Clarice. What was her last name?
Was it Sterling?
Yes. So did you ever see that, Hobby?
I seen Hannibal Lecter, but I didn't see Clarice.
Oh yeah. It was on CBS. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Like we loved it. We was hoping.
Oh my god.
We was hoping it would come out. It would come out with another season. Like it opened up for another season. I don't know why it didn't get traction.
I know, because they brought her in on a case kind of like they did Edward Norton in Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Because they sent her off because of the last case. That might have been the Buffalo Bill case that got her, that pushed her over the edge.
Yeah.
And
it was right after Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. So the Buffalo Bills case. So they brought her in like maybe it's too soon. She was seeing a therapist. Yeah. I mean, and it carried out this whole case to the end of the season, and it was so diabolical. It was so and yeah, I liked it, man. I was just wondering, because I hate that they didn't bring that back.
Man. I know. And
I hate that they didn't bring that back.
Like,
it was really good.
We was really hoping that there was going to be a second season, but there was nothing that said there was going to be, man. Like, they didn't even say it was canceled or nothing. It just got washed away.
That's probably the only series that I've ever really liked that didn't come back, that I'm still, and it's been gone for probably 3 or 4 years, and I'm like, another good series. It's kind of runs into a Halloween theme to it, because it is a horror. It's a thriller, but it's called From. Yes. Yes.
From is a good series.
It's on AMC Plus, right?
MGM.
MGM.
Yeah. And basically it's like this town. It's like stuck in in its own little thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I watched it.
Yeah.
How many seasons is it? 4? It's going into a 4th season.
It's going into a 4th season.
Yeah. I'm still binge watching it.
Yeah. And so the 4th season, it looks like it's about to get crazy, because it's going to run with like time travel within that stuff. So
it's about time.
It's wild, boy.
I got to get it, because I actually forgot about it. I got into the
first season, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'm in the second. I'm in the second season for sure.
There's another one on MGM Plus. It's Stephen King's. It's called The Institute. And me and Tamara, we just got started watching it, and it's crazy. Like, it deals with like so these kids that have like telekinesis or like some type of mind reading types ability. They send them to the school. They put them. They kidnap them.
Mhm.
They build them up, and I don't know what happens after that. So I couldn't give you spoilers if I wanted to. So,
right.
but it's wild. Like yeah, man. So yeah, it like I said, like it kind of burns me that there's not really too much that I can give for like a Halloween type theme for that type of stuff. Because I remember growing up, that was just that's what it was. Like, you live for like the Halloween season of like the scary movies that's coming out, you know, because it always had some type of scary movies, some type of scary, you know, show to come out with for the Halloween season.
Yeah, well, it's still early.
So
you talking about in the theaters or just, period?
Just period. Just like,
you never know, hey man, because you look up, they'll start showing you look up because next I would say America start keeping an eye next weekend. I would say, or just during the week, October the 1st, from October the 1st on. Leading up to the weekend, I would keep an eye out for stuff like Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, and if you don't remember like the full list, you can go back to last week's episode of The Fuck I Had Said with the fall episode, and there's a full list of.
You'll be able to catch. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, they do. They have started coming out with like B-rated films. Well, actually, I wouldn't say they're almost on the line of C-rated films instead of B-rated films, because they just under the level of B-rated films.
Mm-hmm.
That's like start coming out with like Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio.
Animated stuff.
Yeah, no. It's they're turning into like live action.
Okay.
Like Popeye.
So
they got one that's called the Sailor Man. He's a mutated sailor person that
is that out now?
I think it's out now.
I see. You know what? I just seen something. I was gonna watch it. It's on. What was I watching? It might be on Prime. So it's Popeye. He's some type of serial killer or something. Yeah.
And then they have one. They actually went old school Disney and did Steamboat. What was it? Steamboat Mickey or whatever it was, like the black and whites. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to do that type of stuff, but like
make happy characters dark.
So my thing about those type of movies, it's almost like on the lines of like Terrifier. Like, so my problem with Terrifier is there's no substance. Like, there's no story. There's really no storyline. They're just in it for the wow factor. Like, what can we put into this movie that's on like the brutality and the gore that will make people like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like give me some substance, give me some storyline to it. You know, like the Terrifier 4, like they're about to come out with 4 movies, and they're just now getting ready to add a storyline to the villain of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I love the storylines to it. It's like Halloween, Jason, you know, all those type of stuff that was like growing up. Like we thought at that time it was like when we watch it now, I'd be like, damn, that's kind of B-rated. But when we first came out, it was like, damn, that's it. You know,
scary back then. Like Freddy Krueger, I can still watch that. I'll tell you, like going back to Halloween, like I can look at it now, and I can watch it all the way through, but I'll be looking at Jamie Lee Curtis, and I'm like, why didn't you just get out of the damn house? Because remember, she told her
all the time.
She told old dude, her little cousin or whatever, to go across the street and go across the street to the neighbors and stay and don't come back. Why didn't you just go with him?
Facts.
Well, she probably, honestly, in that mind frame, she just wanted him. She probably was being a decoy.
For what?
Because where
And then she stabbed him and he laid out. And every time she laid him out, he came back to life.
Because-
Wait a minute, hold on. Because if you remember she poked him in the eye with the knitting needle, and this is the part that scared everybody. Remember, because she when she thought it was over, she stretches out on the couch like, oh, it's over, it's finally over. And then he raises up off the floor and looks over at her. That's the scariest scene.
Yeah.
But even when she stabbed him in the bedroom, every time she would just be like, okay, it's finally over. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Get out. And so, I mean, like I said, there's no need for her to be a decoy.
Okay, well,
Just
thing,
get the fuck out.
Okay, so
Exactly.
the thing about Halloween was,
You can't justify this, but I'm gonna let you try.
let me try. So Laurie Strode, she was the sister of Michael Myers.
Right.
Michael Myers, this is where a supernatural version this is where the supernatural comes into it.
Mm-hmm.
With him being like I'm blanking on the doctor's name, and it's
Loomis.
Dr. Loomis. It's like he said, he is pure evil incarnate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they're
Right.
like that was his nature. That was his
Right.
that was his being.
Because
But-
he interviewed him as a child and was like, we're not ever gonna let you out.
But
we're not gonna
his-
ever let you out of this institution.
But his whole being was to kill his sister.
Right. She didn't know that.
But she didn't know that. But at the same time, where was she gonna go? Because like Michael
Out of the house.
but that's the thing though. With Michael Myers and Jason, they were the notorious ones you do not want to be out in the open with, because you could see them walking. Straight up walking. Like they
Then you turn
kept
around and they gone.
They kept the same pace.
Oh yeah.
You
that.
could turn around, they're gone. You could look right back around and they're right in front of you. Like,
See,
that's the wild shit.
they would take like a shortcut. They would cut across people's backyards. Because if you notice, they would, but then they cut off because next thing you know, there's a dog barking. Arf, arf, arf.
Yeah.
Then he gets scared. He look down at him like what, and the dog would get scared. He go on past the dog. But I'm just saying. Still, so okay, so. What you're saying is there's no escaping this.
Right.
So if there's no escaping this, why leave the house? Just take your medicine. I don't get that.
I'd rather have them in closed doors instead of out in the open.
I'm out of there. Peace. I've been living this long without him in my life. I think I can get in the car and go a few states over, find me a job. If he's after me,
You're just constantly on the run.
Then that's what it's gonna have to be. Look at all of these Halloweens after that.
No.
She learned to get the fuck out of the house.
No.
Which in her adult life.
She burnt the house down. She shot him in the head and burnt the house down.
What she did is because you got the Halloween
H2O.
or the one before. Yeah. She built a house and put a wall around it,
Yeah.
like Walking Dead.
Yeah, where LL Cool J got killed.
Yeah. Yeah, with her son and all
Yeah.
that. They was like they thought she was crazy.
Yeah.
And then even then, you thought he was dead because he ran down. I've seen all of those.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like those earlier ones, I can watch them now as an adult and be like, yeah, they probably should have just had her leave the house and just let him catch up to her. Because at least that's what they did in Halloween.
Yeah.
Not Halloween, but Friday the 13th. At least they ran from Jason.
Right.
They ran from him. If they knocked him out unconscious, hit him, and that was hard to do, to render Jason Voorhees unconscious. But if you just got lucky, just enough for something to fall on his head and he lay out unconscious, you didn't sit down and take a breather. You did not do that. You didn't sit down and take a breather. You looked at him with that knife in your hand, like let me make sure he gone because I'm ready to leave, but I gotta make sure before I turn around that he don't get up.
Yeah.
They didn't stick around. They didn't lean back on the couch like, Oh, finally.
I know that kills me when I see people like they do something and they're all hugging and celebrating. Like, get out of there.
Oh
like,
my
leave.
gosh. Yeah.
Leave.
And she was and so I'm gonna say this. Jamie Lee Curtis started that.
Yeah.
That all that, they got that from her.
Yeah.
They got it from her. All of those sticking around and shit. They got that from her, man.
It actually reminds me of this video I just watched on Facebook the other day. And I had to share it with Tamara because I was like, what kind of center vampire stuff is this? Because there was a lady that just popped up at this dude's gate on his property. And she was like, oh, I heard that you had some dogs, and I'm really good with dogs. If you just let me in, I really want to bless your dogs and stuff like that. And he was like, no, we're not doing that right now. You have to come back another time, blah, blah, blah. She tried to open the gate. He was like, don't do that. Don't do that. And then later,
show people.
And then later on, it was like, like you heard 3 o'clock in the morning, she was knocking at their window. And when he went out, she was on the street. And he was like, don't let me let my dogs out. I'm gonna let them out. And she's like, no. I'll leave, whatever, blah blah blah. And he was
what
like,
movie is this?
No, this was like a video I seen on Facebook. Like it was like some Sinner shit. Like the movie Sinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was like. And she was like, I just really came to bless you and your dogs. Like, what the fuck you mean you come bless me and my dogs? He's like, no. And then he turned around and turned back around, and she was just gone. But she came out of nowhere. He was like, how'd you get here? How'd you hear about us? She's I just showed up. But she's like, I really like to come in and see your dogs. Like, oh no. See, there is, and that's the one thing me and my wife will always say. There is no movie with us because I'm gonna shoot first and ask questions later. You ain't doing that shit with me.
Period.
Yeah, there is none of that. No, we running. If we gotta run, we gotta run. If we shooting. But there's none of that. Oh no, let's investigate. We ain't doing that. I don't do that no more. Like I said, no more. We'll get into those when we get into our Halloween stories / ghost stories, because I got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Being young and dumb. But other than that, man, that's really all I got for y'all at this point. So I just wanted to close this movie theme out with that. If you haven't checked out any of the shows that we mentioned, or even run a marathon of the movies that we mentioned, just go ahead and run them.
Yeah, I think I will do that tonight. I might try to find live stream Halloween 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I might go ahead and look for those. I might do that tonight.
Yeah.
I don't really get into Friday 13th anymore, but I can watch Halloween 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and The Exorcist. But so I'll probably do that.
yeah. And also too, there was a show that recently that we don't really know why it got canceled. They did have a Chucky series.
Oh yeah,
on
I never got a
FX.
chance to watch that.
If y'all haven't got a chance to watch it, it was really good. I think they played it out well because it played off the cult of Chucky. So it did really. I actually liked it. They brought a lot of people back from the series. From the movie series. But other than that, this is D-Lo within the mix. And I mean, with the rest of the crew, well, except for Omega. Sorry, you're not hearing me.
Yeah, Megas. Yeah.
So, with that being said, we out. Peace.
Deuces.